by Dino.
All right. Woo! We are back and we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries. I'm your boy, Ideal Tone, and we are here to make it known that we are back with another episode of Binge or Cringe. Okay, we're going to get straight into it. I have my wonderful panel with us here today. We have a new person on the panel, and we'll get to all that. And we have some returning people. Some people are going to be running a little late. But it is what it is. Everybody's going to be here for this. And, well, not everybody, but a good amount of people. And let's just get on into it. First, I want to introduce my new panelists. Someone's new to the stream. Well, not new to the stream, but new to this podcast. My friend Idealist and Visionary. We met unofficially at BlurCon, was in contact with each other through social media, and then officially met and got to hang out at DreamCon. So, Anka, the floor is yours.
Oh, I don't know what to say. God.
You can say whatever.
Oh, hey y'all. My name, like he said, my name is Bianca or Idealist and Anka. You can call me Anka though. I am a cosplayer / variety streamer. I really don't be streaming like that though, except if I'm con crunching. So, but if you come hang out, I appreciate it. Usually I'm just good background noise for anybody that's bored and got nothing else to do.
Says the person who has over 900 people subscribed to your Twitch.
Man, I just got there, but I've been streaming. I started on Mixer. I just got here. Like, it's been a long road. Like, when I say I don't stream like that, that's why. But nah, I'm so glad to be here. It was so nice to meet you. It was funny because like I saw Tone standing outside the badge pickup.
Oh yeah,
in, Texas. And I was like, that looked like the dude from TikTok. So I went up to him. I was like, "Are you Ideal Tone?" I was like, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you." I didn't know you went to BlurCon until after the fact. So I was like, we just happened to run into each other outside. So.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like I remember, like there was a good amount of people I remember going to BlurCon, and then there was people like I've seen at other cons, and I didn't know they were going. I'm like, hey, how you been? Blah blah blah. So it was just good. Then I got to meet new people, and then I took my friend Doug. Well, I didn't take him; he joined me, and it was his first con ever. You know, so he had a blast, and he's already like, yeah, we're going back next year, right? I was like, yeah, definitely going back next year, bro. Yes. So I'm not gonna miss it, and. I think I might do one more con this year. I don't know. I think I might do J1 and end my season, but I might just end my season with DreamCon because I don't know if I can top that. But
yeah, I feel that.
But right after, but next to that, we have a returnee. Y'all know him, the one, the only, the boy, the nullified saint.
Oh, I need him today.
Wait, what? I didn't even hear you, bro. Say it again. What?
I said, where my wings at?
Oh my gosh! Didn't you get enough of chicken when we was in Houston?
I had some more chicken yesterday in Houston.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. So, and it's funny because Null lives in Texas. So when I was in Texas for DreamCon, he actually met up with me and me and my friend Ty, and we linked up with our boy Elijah, and Anka was kind enough, her and Cesar were kind enough to invite us to a hangout, and we hung out, and I was like, no, you want to go? And he was like, yeah. So That's how we actually all met that weekend. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so so I've known Noel for years, but it was the first time I actually met him in person. So I'm glad we was able to link up, and he kept his promise. He got me food because he said, "When you come down, man, I got you." I was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, cool."
We did eat some chicken.
It was good chicken, man. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so let's get on into it. There's supposed to be my boy Xantar was here, but I don't know what happened. It looked like he got cut off, so he might stop back in, but we will see. And then we have another person who is a regular of ours joining us as well. But yeah, so we are here to talk about, and this has been a long time coming, which is why I want Xantar here, because he's a very big follower of this show, this anime, One Piece. We are here to talk about One Piece. And One Piece, as y'all know, One Piece is huge, okay? They just hit 1,000 episodes last week, and with reason for this. Well, definitely deserved, because now we're about to hit a peak that everybody was waiting for the longest, and we're going to talk about all that as we dive into One Piece today. But just opening statements will go around. How do you feel about One Piece? Just the opening question, just to ask.
I just started rewatching it, so I don't even know if I can answer and participate in this conversation.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's crazy.
Where are you up
to? So the last time, I started watching One Piece a long time ago, but I didn't get past like when they met Usopp. Honestly, I got past the when he recruited him to the crew. But that's as far as I got. Like I got roped into romance anime, and I never went back. So.
Romance anime has its perks, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I like my romance animes too.
Yeah.
Well, but other than that, like as still like Usopp's one of the main crew, and you said you picked it back up anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, like. No matter, like I'd rather have people for this conversation, because there is a lot of stuff that has to be said from the beginning that ties into the end. You know what I mean? So there will be some spoilers, there will be some non-spoilers. It is what it is. But what about you, Noel?
One Piece, it's great. It's been a long going. I've watched it too many times already. Probably 3-4 times over. And I'm caught up still. It's just a great anime, and I'm just ready for that episode this Sunday.
Okay. What's this? But yeah, man, this Sunday's gonna be crazy. You know what? Let me make a phone call to Xantar and see what happened. Because he was here. That's the crazy thing, you know? But are you fully caught up, Noel?
Fully caught up.
Tony Chopper is the motherfucking GOAT. No, let's be real. Tony Chopper is the man. Tony Chopper is the man, bro.
What's his bounty? I think it's 500 now, or 100?
Yeah.
Tony Chopper now his bounty is.
Oh wait, is that Xantar? Is that you?
That's Xantar.
Hey, my boy. Thought we lost you, man.
It's been a minute since I heard from Xantar.
But yeah,
Hello?
Yo, what's up, bro? You good? We thought we lost you.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just figuring shit out.
Oh, okay. Say less. But yeah, JS, man, bro, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Tony Chopper is definitely one of my favorite characters. I fucking love Chopper, bro. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the One Piece anime. So definitely shout out to you for going saying hey. So I'm guessing he's your favorite character if I had to go off a limb. But yeah, Xantar, we were just doing opening statements. Question was, how do you feel about One Piece as a whole? and I already kind of know the answer from you, but the rest of the people don't.
Oh, what was the question? I was just fixing the headset and all that jazz.
How do you? What's your feelings on One Piece as a whole, man? Especially as far as we've gotten.
The feelings of One Piece as a whole. So every once in a while, there's something that people do that is what we call magic. Lord of the Rings, The Matrix, No Country for Old Men, and now we got One Piece. It's just one of those stories that is just like, it's literally like a modern work of art. It is a masterpiece, and if you really want to boil it down, you could go down the list of every anime ever created, and like maybe like 3 or 4 are debatably better, like top to bottom.
Yeah, debatable. But here's the thing, like you said, it's debatable.
Yeah, it's debatable because like One Piece, it has too much going for it that like it's kind of hard to just put it in like oh, it's a pirate anime, or it's like it's about this. It's like it's kind of about everything.
Yeah. Oh, Jay is. Yeah. No, I think all of us here except Anka is caught up. Anka's just a little bit behind, but the rest of us are. I'm pretty sure we're probably caught up. Not that all this.
I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of you because I read the more recent chapter 1089.
Oh, you read? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't read. I didn't read the most recent chapter. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't. So,
yeah,
in manga, anime wise, I'm caught up. Manga, I'm not. So, I got to catch up in the manga.
All right, I won't do any manga spoilers. I guess.
Yeah, please don't. Especially at the recap.
Unless it's like something that's
if it's
like
really
conversational.
important or relevant, definitely like I don't mind.
Yeah. I'll just say spoilers, and you could just mute yourself if you want.
But we have somebody in chat. JS. I hope I'm saying your name right, man. JS Wayes. You got a question? What's your question, man? You can go ahead and ask it. We got time. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on you to type your question. But yeah, so definitely I feel like One Piece has earned its spot where it's at, man. And it's still
like I honestly feel like you should put like Oda in the breath of like Tolkien and like, George R.R. Martin and like, like just people who make like great works of fictional like masterpieces, like J.K. Rowling, like every once in a while man. Somebody comes along and does something that's like it's literally the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Like when you think about it, even like at cons and everything like that, how many people actually dress up as One Piece characters? Like I've seen so many One Piece cosplays throughout the last 2 years. It's crazy. It literally.
I hit you with something in the reverse, bro. Sorry to interrupt, but it's just how many other anime fandoms gather together and hate on One Piece. It's like a unifier, both in positive and in negative.
No, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And I've heard like, all right. So, hey, what's up, Cesar? What's good, bro? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you for stopping by and chatting with us, man. But yeah, all right. So, I went to a panel at DreamCon, and there was actually someone. And then this panel, they was trying to create controversy from the rip. The panel said, greatest anime of all time, and that's all the panel said for the title. So I went there, I'm going in there, I'm like, all right, let's do this because I got about 3 answers to that question. I got about three choices to that. All right, here's my thing, none of the panelists said any of the 3 choices, and I was like, they made the entire room eat it.
I'm curious, what did they say?
Bro, someone said SAO.
Oh my god.
Someone said like SAO. Someone said Demon Slayer. I'm not going to even like Demon Slayer is good. I love Demon Slayer,
that's
but
good.
Greatest of all time.
It's good, but it's not the
greatest of all time.
It's too short.
Greatest of all time.
Too short. There's too many fights that should have happened,
bro. They started wilding on me, bro. There were some of these, and there were some of these joints that they chose. I'm like, all right. The only good ones I can say that someone said was probably Full Alchemist Brotherhood. I said, okay, that's and then Hunter x Hunter. Those are the best 2 answers I saw from the 3 guys who was running the panel. I was like, but we had answers from the crowd that was topping that, and I was like, y'all tripping, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Full Metal Alchemist is in my top 5.
No, that's what I'm saying. Those 2, like Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal, was the only 2 answers that I was like, all right, y'all got that for a debate. But they didn't say One Piece.
No, no JoJo's.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
Attack on Titan.
No,
Not even Dragon Ball Z or Naruto.
No, someone said Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, that's what it was 3. But no one said Dragon Ball
like,
Z.
I'm not,
no one said JoJo.
I'm not gonna agree with that, but it's just like that's crazy.
No one said Dragon Ball Z. No one said JoJo's. No one said what's that other no one said Bleach, like Naruto, nothing. I was like, but here's the, and then what it was like, some of the people in the group and myself personally, I threw in like some people. I like, one person said One Piece, one person said Dragon Ball, and I was like, Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, come on, you got to throw in some bangers, bro. Like,
wait, is this for what you're throwing away?
No. Sorry,
I'm like, what?
Sorry, Anka. So I was mentioning like
it's like the goat, like the goats.
Yeah, so I was mentioning like how like the goat. Like, I went to a panel at DreamCon and they had a controversy question where it was like, what's the greatest anime of all time? And I was like, they didn't say nothing about One Piece or like some of the greatest anime ever. There was on like Hunter x Hunter was one, which I give them. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then Attack on Titan were the only ones that I was like, okay, that's understandable. But the rest of them, I was like, y'all ain't really got no argument for these ones. Like, they're not the greatest anime of all. They can't be considered for the greatest anime of all time. So I was just saying, like, me and Xantar was going back and forth, just saying like, One Piece has earned its spot for in the debate of greatest anime of all time. It has earned its spot.
And the animes you just said would be on your cringe category of this channel, because it's like when we're talking about the grand scheme of things, it's like a TV dinner compared to like a cooked steak at home.
Yeah, no,
it's like they're both edible, but like one's actually delicious.
Yeah, there's some things, like, I love Hunter x Hunter, but there's some things about it I'm like Hisoka like creeps me out. I ain't gonna hold you. I love Hisoka, but he creeps me out, bro.
Bro, don't get me started, okay? Like, Ahsoka wouldn't be so bad, if he just wasn't.
Right? And don't get me wrong, I understand he's not like, I understand like his perviness is not just towards going to kill him because they're young or anything like that. Is because of their power and their latent abilities, but at the same time it's weird. Like, it's weird. It's borderline like, okay, let's get past this. But
yeah,
that's Hisoka's job in the manga. He's supposed to make you feel uneasy.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Jesus. So, Jasus, I'm sorry. If I'm messing up your name, I apologize. I'm not saying SAO is bad. I'm not saying that. But it's not up for greatest anime of all time. It's not. I'm sorry. Like, there's too many.
Oh, yeah, even I agree with that.
Like, there's too many, like, things about SAO that's, like, inconsistent, and, like, there's holes in it that make it, like, and then, like, let's be real. Season 1 was probably the greatest part of SAO, in my personal opinion. It was the greatest part. And then they went to season 2 with the fairies, and I'm like, y'all lost me. Like,
they lost me. They lost me with Gun Gale. That's when they
lost you with Gun Gale?
Yeah, they did. I love SAO.
It lost me in the first 5 minutes of the anime. I'll go on records. SAO sucks.
Yeah, that's wild, Xantar. That's wild, bro.
It's really that. It really is that bad. I mean, like, when you have 1,000 choices and you pick SAO, that means you went through 999 choices.
Damn, bro. Oh wait.
What about Fairy Tail?
I don't want to talk about Fairy Tail. I don't want to talk about Fairy Tail.
Better than SAO.
Fairy Tail is better than SAO, but like, I don't want to talk about. There's things about Fairy Tail, and I love Fairy Tail. That's like,
be careful.
No, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But oh no, Jason is asking, did you answer the 3,000 leagues? Answer the 3,000 leagues on misery question though? No, he did not. But all right, but I feel like we getting a little. So opening statements have been done. Let's get to the nitty gritty. One Piece itself, man. Yeah, thank you, Cesar. Cesar said it too. They said One Piece is not the best. It's not. I mean, not One Piece. SAO is not the best. That's what he said. I'm sorry, wrong thing. And too short for Demon Slayer. Yes, thank you. See, Cesar, you get it. And I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're not up for debate for greatest anime of all time. It's just what it is.
Exactly.
I'm saying they're horrible.
Well, yeah, we know you're a little more critical than I am, Xantar, but I love having you on there because you're a difference of opinion. So, but let's get down to it. So, One Piece, we are here to talk about One Piece and like where it's at currently. Like One Piece has stood the test of time. Let's be real. Where Naruto ended, Bleach ended. Don't get me wrong, Bleach is back, but like it had that long behind hiatus. Whereas Oda has consistently kept One Piece going, and to the point that there are people in the fandom of One Piece, like Xantar said, where it has a cult following now. But there's a negative and a positive cult following. You got the people that hate One Piece because it's too long, and they're like, I'm not jumping into that. Like it's going to take me too long. Then you got the people like, come on, man, what do you mean? There's a bunch of other anime that are just as long or almost as long, and you watched everything, including every filler. Naruto is one of them. So it's like you're giving me excuses right now. It's like you can't say that. So, but with that being said, One Piece has had such an amount of growth, not just story wise, but like animation wise. It's like don't even get me started about the animation. Like the animation is crazy right now for One Piece, but it's like it had to get there. You know what I mean?
Ain't even there yet.
But like, all right, if we had to say, but like, I'm pretty sure you've seen like clips and stuff though, right?
No, I'm trying not to watch too much.
So okay. Well, I'm gonna be real. There probably will be spoilers. I apologize, but
no, it's fine. I probably forget, honestly, because there's so many episodes. I'll forget.
But with that being said, right now, my next question: where do you stand on the animation of One Piece? Like, how did you feel about the beginning animation to where it's progressed now? Like, what's your thought process on that in general?
Boundaries, dude.
What'd you say?
Boundaries. It's just beyond boundaries. It got so much better from where it started off.
Definitely, it's definitely improved. What about you, Xantar? Xantar, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. It's like pretty much like when you watch the beginning, like East Blue One Piece, it's very like hard to watch comparatively to like other anime of its time.
Right.
But it's kind of like you have to remember what kind of story One Piece is, and it's more apparent in the more modern days of One Piece with like the reveal of like Gear 5th and everything. But it's just One Piece has evolved over time, and it's like it still has that same art style, even in like the more recent animated episodes that have like movie quality animation. It still has that like choppy roughness to it.
Mm-hmm.
That is the pirate, that's like the pirate story. It's not supposed to be like pristine and polished. It's supposed to be kind of gritty, but it's also a comedy, so it's not supposed to be serious at the same time. So it's like the art style really reflects the tone of the story, even when you add like budget to it.
Yeah. And then I feel like they know, just like you said, to the tone of the story, they know when to go back and forth for what parts of the anime. Like when it's a serious part, the anime takes a more serious grungy feel. When it's the goofy aspect, it's a little more loose, it's a little more playful. And like they definitely have that, they definitely found that balance over time, and it's like it's like perfect. Oh, welcome back, man. And then like, wait, what do you mean? It's okay. Yes, we'll talk about plot. We will talk about that. But definitely, like, there's a lot of different aspects that have made One Piece great as it grew. And One Piece is like now at a point where I feel like it's starting to become, and I won't say untouchable, but it's up there. And it's like you can't argue with the fact that it has made strides. It's definitely made strides in story, animation, and it's not done. That's the thing. It's not done. I feel like this episode coming Sunday is like.
So Reese, I'm gonna hit you with this.
Milestone.
I'm gonna hit you with this real quick. All right. So when you start off watching One Piece, the first episode is about a little boy who meets a pirate. He is not a pirate. He is a child. Mm-hmm. He stabs himself. He starts crying. Like he is a human being for all aspects of the thing. of and he is rough. He is a rough pirate in all aspects of he has no like actual focus. He has like a goal, but he does have no means of achieving it. He's just I'm just gonna do this. And the animation is really rough, right? It's choppy.
Exactly.
It's kind of like like it looks like three guys did it in a backroom alley, like right before college. Like it's not the best, but he gets Zoro, and then like by the time he's at fighting Arlong, it's like, oh snap, look, there's a little bit more smoothness. We're not repeating animations. We got a little bit more focus on our characters, and not just like plot wise, but like zoom in, like, oh shit, like Sanji's cigarette is like detailed and everything, like stuff like that. And then like you just keep progressing, and then like as he gets better as a pirate and as the story progresses, the animation progresses. So it's kind of like someone is following his story, and it's like a beat journalist. And as Luffy grows, the people who are following him grows, and
Exactly.
like the quality of everything grows. So it's just like now he's like where he is, like 1,000 chapters. Instead of having a beat writer, now he has the entire station of ESPN like rooting for him in like like as a metaphor. So it's just one of those things where it's just like it's really cool to see that animation quality, because like even Oda's art style, like how he started drawing, like he's improved, but like he's shown in like recent cover stories that he could draw like that East Blue Saga if he wanted to. Like he could keep that like art style and the way he drew characters, because like even Usopp's nose wasn't that big early on, and he had like a smaller head. Now he's like more of like a mango head, and then he has like a really big Pinocchio nose. Like it's more like cartoony, you know what I mean?
He
And
grew
it's just
into
like
his nose.
Chopper was like that Pikachu back in the day, and now he's like modern day Pikachu. They slimmed him down and merchandised him.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that. Like you can just see the quality. Like Nami had, she was like less revealing, had short hair. Now she's never clothed and has long hair.
Well,
like,
she's definitely grown. Like I feel like her and Robin have definitely like grown into their like womanhood, but at the same time he made it really apparent too. Like he made it older, like they're grown women now, like they can wear whatever they want.
I heard the story about that is that after he got married to the Nami cosplayer, that's when he increased all the characters' bust size in the story.
So heard on motivation.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's when you see it that way. It's just like when Oda found his love. That's when everybody got blessed, I guess you could say.
Anthony, what's up, man? What's good with you? So, welcome to the stream, Anthony. But yeah, so I feel like, bro, you've hit a lot, Xantar. You hit a lot of important points. It is apparent. And all of that you said is very relevant to what has made One Piece grow. Like I said, Anka can clarify. No, can even clarify, because don't get me wrong, he was outside of the convention, but like, how many One Piece cosplays did we actually see at DreamCon?
There were so many. Like, just about every character was covered. Just about.
Mm-hmm. We even had the hybrid. I interviewed one of them. The hybrid Kaido, the hybrid dragon Kaido guy. My man's cosplay was phenomenal. He had the ink on and everything with the horns. I was like, yo, he pulled that cosplay off. I was like, then we had Aces, and we had a bunch of Luffy's, a bunch of Boa Hancocks for sure. It was a good time. I was like, yeah, they showing up and they showing off. I love it. So, but I feel like that's.
Did you get to see a Zoro and a Sanji have beef with each other?
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely.
That would have been cool.
Most definitely. And then, in that BlurCon, we had somebody dressed up. We had a couple Doflamingos and a couple. We had them we had Doflamingos at DreamCon too. But I actually saw somebody reenact the foot thing that Luffy and Doflamingo do when they fighting over. Yo, that was sick. I was like, yeah, that's perfect. I was like,
I know this is semi-relevant to the conversation, but Doflamingo's glasses are probably one of the most durable things in all of fiction.
Oh yeah, he got punched in the face how many times and they never broke? Like
No, it's no. At the end of the arc, when they broke, it's like he's defeated. Yes, you know what I mean. It's just like they broke the glasses. They did it. You know. Meanwhile, like he could have just got up, and you could have seen like his eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, he had them Jones. He had them Jones coded in
it's-
hockey. That's why
yeah,
they
exactly.
never
It's just
broke.
the way he had the glasses throughout the entire arc is just like, yes, he's now defeated.
So, but yeah, no, that's how. But that's just how you know, man. One Piece is like, even people who never gave One Piece a shot, who eventually gave it a shot. Now they binged it so much that they caught up. Like I know so many people like that are like there now, and I'm like, yeah, I'm caught up in the anime, man. Now I started reading the manga to catch up in the manga. Like it's just that wild.
Bro, I'm trying to binge it, but Cesar's like, no, I don't watch it now.
Hey, Cesar, man, I know you still in the chat, man. Like, let the homie breathe. Let the homie breathe.
Funny thing is, my brother's trying to catch up in the next 2 days. He's about to just binge all tonight, all tomorrow, and all tomorrow night. He's gonna catch up.
Oh,
He's getting to the point. He's already at the island and already thrown down with everybody. So he's gonna get there, I think.
Oh, he started snitching on you, Anka.
Okay.
He started snitching. Cesar started snitching.
Catch up. That's all I got to say.
He started snitching.
I got nothing but time. All right.
Yeah. But no. So yeah. So where we're at right now is everybody, if they haven't caught up, are trying to catch up because of what's about to happen on Sunday. For those of you who don't know, and it's not really a spoiler, like this Sunday is about to be big to the point where, let's be real, if you watching it on a certain platform like Crunchyroll or something like that, I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll is going to break down on Sunday. Like Crunchyroll is probably going to break down because of how many people's going to want to watch this episode. Like
I'm actually gonna just wait till Monday.
That's actually a good plan. Let's be real.
Like on the real, like it's just I'm caught up in the manga. Like they're not like, unless they literally just be like, all right, we're gonna not do anything from the manga, and this is what One Piece is now. Like I kind of know what's going on, so I could wait like 24 hours. But it's just, yeah, it is. You're gonna crash. Everything's gonna be crashed. Everything's gonna be down.
Yeah. Oh, you need to catch up, Anthony. How far are you, man? Let me know how far you are. Actually, everybody in the chat, how far are you from this Sunday's episode? That's my curiosity right now. How far back are you? Like, how much catching up you got to do?
I am in the future.
Yeah, we know, man.
990 episodes away.
Oh.
Wow, if that's the case, man. I feel so. 17 days of one. Yo. Okay, I'll give you that. That's a lot of binging to do. But hey, it'll be worth it in the end.
I also did want to say something else about the animation. Like, so One Piece started in 1999, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So like, okay, the animation didn't bother me at all, really, because a lot of the anime we grew up watching looked like that. You know, a lot of animators have definitely improved for where we are now. So it's like, I enjoyed that little, little primitive looking sketches and things like that, because, that's just what we were used to. Sailor Moon looked like that. Naruto looked like that. Dragon Ball looked like that. So it's like, I appreciate it. You really can appreciate the growth that the animators go through, and seeing it in real time is something special as well. So
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to say.
Wait, you saying you watch it on Funimation, Anthony? Because like, if Crunchyroll has commercials if you don't pay for the subscription. Ooh. It does. I will say that. Commercials are for poor people. If you pay for, I think Crunchyroll is actually cheaper than Funimation. though. I could be wrong though.
That's crazy. I thought Crunchyroll bought Funimation.
They did, didn't? Yeah, they did. Yeah, you might as well just transfer.
They still run though.
Yeah.
My brothers watch on Funimation.
Yeah, I just think Crunchyroll is better. You get a lot more on Crunchyroll.
Oh,
that's just my opinion though. But
So the only gripe I have with Crunchyroll is I went to watch Black Butler and there were no episodes.
that's because I will say this: Crunchyroll nitpicks a lot. They take stuff on and off as they see fit. They do that a lot. There was an anime that I'm like, I know this anime was on here and it's not on there no more. And I was like, because I have it saved, and I'm like, huh, okay, y'all took it off because y'all added something else. Either y'all. And here's the thing: Crunchyroll has the money to get more service to have everything on there. They just haven't done it yet, so I don't know. But
Ridiculous.
I've watched 1.5 seasons. LOL. So, yeah, y'all, you gotta catch up, man. Gotta catch up, Anthony. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm very happy that I've stayed with One Piece to this point now, and I feel like it's going to be rewarding on Sunday. I might not watch it on Sunday because I might not be able to watch it, but you know, it is what it is. When I do watch it, whether it's Sunday or Monday, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for what's to come. Gear 5th Luffy, as you see, I have it on the screen to my left or to my right, depending on how you're viewing this. It's about to be epic, man. All right, but for my next question, let's just get down to it. If you had to pick, depending on how far you've gotten, your favorite part of One Piece as of right now, like your favorite season or your favorite episode, favorite fight, what's your favorite part?
Goes.
Oh, it's my boy Risky. What up, bro?
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I am wonderful. I'm sorry I'm a little late, but I am here.
All right. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your company.
Hello.
All right. Risky, Risky, you remember Xantar. You already know Nullified. He's a bum. Say no.
Wild.
Look, the man's not wrong. He speaks the truth.
Hey,
I wasn't expecting you to agree with me, Risky. Yeah. And Risky, this is the homie Anka.
Hey.
Her name on all social media is Idio Sync Anka. Idio. Am I saying that right? I feel like I always mess it up.
I think you adding a C after the SYN part. It's okay though.
Correct me,
It's okay.
please. Don't feel free to correct me.
You're good. It's close enough. Just take the C out. It's
Okay.
Idiosin Anka.
Idio Sync
I'm
Anka. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm gonna try something.
Risky, you're not. You're not.
Ooh.
He's doing.
hey.
Oh, not boy out here looking, bro. This is the first time I seen your hair since you dyed it. Yo, it look good, man.
Appreciate it.
My boy out here on the laptop piece. How that new rig treating you though, bro?
How's the new what treating me? I'm sorry.
You got the gaming laptop, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I've been playing EverQuest 2. It's amazing.
Sweet. But yeah, man, we all here. Let's talk about it. So the question I just popped off when you just hopped in. No matter where, like, even if you're not as far as some other people, if you're still catching up and you're binging right now, most of us are, and we got a lot of people in the chat. And people in the chat, feel free to answer this question too.
Immediately,
He
he's
did.
like, "Don't worry, I'm caught up. Just keep going."
What is your favorite part of One Piece as of right now? Favorite? It don't matter what it is. It could be a favorite fight. It could be a favorite episode, favorite season. Like, give me that info. And people in the chat, let us know too. What's up? Like, what's your favorite part of One Piece as of right now?
No,
Are you gonna ask us also what's our least favorite too?
No, that's the
'Cause,
next.
like,
That's the next question. That's the next question.
Okay, cool. Okay, because like, just gotta have that balance. I can't just give you like what I like.
Oh no, I need some.
And then
some controversy, man. I love it.
So like,
Alright,
I
I'm
can't
not-
really. Oh, sorry.
I'm not going right now. That's literally what I'm saying. So I'll wait for you guys.
Okay. What you saying, Uncle?
I was gonna say was real quick. Just from what I've seen, is Nami's annoying to me. I don't like her. She's very annoying. I want her to shut up sometimes. Like, girl.
Look at Risky's face.
Like,
I understand that though. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. When I first started, I was like, "Damn, she's such a wet blanket." But like,
No, look,
reading
I
it, like
get it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Risky.
I was gonna say retrospectively, like I don't agree with you.
Like
Yeah,
right
look.
now, I don't like her, but I'm sure I will later. But like right now, she's just like, girl.
I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, it was Antar. I understand, but at the same time, but Risky, go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just gonna say I kind of get it, but you gotta think. Compare her to like Sasuke and Orihime, she ain't nowhere near as annoying as those people. So as a supporting main female character, I would say she's nowhere near on their level of annoying.
No, I would take her over Sakura any day. Trust me.
Oh,
but no, like right now, I just like okay. Zoro was trying to carry Luffy out. He's in that cage trying to carry. Like I'm at the very beginning, by the way, this is my reference. But he was trying to get him off the roof, and she's standing there asking dumb questions like, "Girl, shut up."
Yo, I love it. Just shut up. No, but she has a point there. There's sometimes I'm like, love. Yeah. There's sometimes where I love. Nami's like saying something, and I'm like, okay. What's the point of this conversation, Nami? Help them. Like, all right, though. But yeah, so getting back to the question though, favorite part so far. And it doesn't matter where you are, but like let's hit that question.
Wait, is this supposed to be spoiler free or no?
It could be spoiler. No matter.
Okay.
We already know there's gonna be spoilers.
Just for your sake, Tone, I just want to make sure you know it's not going to be like the whole Neji situation. I cried when Ace died, so you're good on that.
Yeah. Why are you bringing up old wounds? Why are you bringing up old wounds? Yeah. I don't know. No, shut up. That's not funny. Like, he heard me one day, Anka, in the street in one of our podcasts. He heard me bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What you got for me?
Oh, you gotta give me a second to think. I'm sorry.
All right. No, are you ready, or do I gotta go first?
Man, there's a lot of very, very great moments and fights in One Piece, but honestly, there's one more worse, sad part in this anime in general, which everybody who gets to that point notices when the most sad part of the anime is. But honestly, when they were escaping and Impel. Is it Impel?
Impel down? Yeah, the prison.
Yeah, and Bon Clay just gave it up for Luffy just to get where he needed to go. Oh, that hit too hard, dude. That's always been.
So that's a part. That's one of your favorite parts, then.
That's one of my favorite parts, dude. Honestly,
but I ain't gonna lie. That definitely pulled the strings.
Parts. There's a lot of fights that are just amazing. There's a lot of amazing moments, which I'm pretty sure the rest of these great people
is the unofficial 13th member of the Straw Hat crew.
Bro, he deserves that spot, man. He do. He was a real one throughout the whole Impel down. He was a real one. All right, I could go next. If I had to say, and I'm gonna, me, I'm all about throwing hands. I'm all about the throwing hands in the anime. Don't get me wrong, I love my rom-coms and all that other stuff, and we can go talk about that. But if we talk about like anime like One Piece, I have to say my favorite part was when Luffy fought CP9 and he fought what's the leopard guy? That fight, man. That Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That fight, man.
Is off, bro.
The internet calls him Rob Gucci.
Yo,
Rob Gucci.
But and here's the thing. At that point, Luffy had developed new techniques and everything, but Rob Lucci was no slouch, bro. And it was just that fight that pushed Luffy to the edge I feel like that made Luffy like hit that next level of power. You know what I mean? And like that fight alone, I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time. It's like, yo.
It's really probably one of the best like climaxes to an arc.
Definitely.
Like period.
It's also the best part where it finally shows the teammates, the rest of the crew that they had to power up. because if they didn't have Luffy, you know, there was plenty of arcs before that they understood they were weak, but it was that one where they knew they had to get stronger.
Yeah, like that. Like if I don't get me wrong, I'm choosing that as my favorite part, the Luffy Rob Lucci fight. But the other fights, everybody literally had realized, like Noel said, I can't stay the way I am no more. The fight with
Kaku,
no, go ahead. What you got?
I was gonna say Kaku made giraffes deadly.
Yes, definitely. I don't know how he pulled that off, but he did. My man was
It's like,
out here.
that guy's a giraffe. Zoro was not gonna have any trouble fighting this giraffe, and then he's just like 4 sword style, you know, like Rubik's cube slash whatever. He's just beating his ass.
Yeah, that was a battle that Zoro was like, all right, I gotta level up. Same with Sanji. Sanji was like, all right, I gotta give him the hot foot. Like it wasn't just them. Everybody, man. Everybody had a really tough fight, and where they had to like get to that next point in power, man. It was relevant. But then again, what do you expect when you're taking on the world government? Anybody else?
I think I'm ready.
All right, go ahead, bro.
So I would say, sorry, my son's going crazy. I would say it's kind of multitude of parts that happen. So my favorite thing that I guess happens is every time Luffy uses his Conqueror's Haki and he like destroys whole armies just by looking at them. Bro, there is nothing about that look that isn't raw, bro.
Bro, and here's the thing: you've seen other people use Conqueror's Haki, but like I feel like the way Luffy uses it, it's just like it's that stare. It's like,
and that sound that they added to it just takes it to the next level, bro. There's that vibrating echo. It's crazy.
bro.
My favorite Conqueror's Hockey stare is from film The Stampede, when he's like with Bullet.
Yeah.
And they're just staring at each other, and then it makes the giant orb.
Mm-hmm. They just and they're just clashing like at each other. That was some cool Conqueror's Haki right there. And they're just like they didn't. Here's the thing, like you said, they're not even moving. They're just like, okay, one of us is going to go down. Like
they're just staring at each other, but everything around them is dead.
Mm-hmm. I think one of my favorite Conqueror Haki movements is the Fishman Island after the skip. Like, yo, he literally took out half of them.
It's like we have 10,000 men. It's like you have 5,000 men.
That's one of the moments I'm talking about, bro. Just when he just a whole army gone just because he's mad. Like, come on now.
And here's the thing, like he probably could have took out the other half if he wanted to. Like he just didn't. He did it to like boast. It was like, yeah, like y'all think y'all tough, like, but me and my crew, we got this. Like. All right. Who didn't go? No, did you go? I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right. He did. He said impel down. Bianca, you got one?
I really don't have like a favorite part other than like Luffy. Really, it's just Luffy's sarcasm and reactions to things.
No, that's good
like,
though.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so you just gonna stand there? He's like, yep. We gonna fight or what? Like his nonchalantness. That's what word I was looking for. Is top tier. Like you can't. It's unmatched. Like I enjoy his like he's got charisma. He's got all that.
If I had to be real, I think that's one of Luffy's greatest things, man. Like he follows his own flow. He does whatever he wants. I think that's he really epitome. Like he really shows like what a pirate's supposed to be, like that pure freedom. Like, okay, if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Like, if I want to do it, I'll do it. Like,
exactly.
I like that about Luffy.
Yeah, see, I like that one. It's like the whole he's constantly saying, "I want to be king of the pirates," and everybody's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "Fuck, I am." It's like, who are you?
Like, I'm gonna be king of the fucking pirates.
I can't do this. Like, oh, you know who else annoyed me? Little kid, Kobe, bro.
Yo, you hate Kobe?
Oh my god, because he was like, No, you can't do that. Ain't no way. Like, how are you gonna tell me what I can't do? I'm gonna do
Oh,
it. Oh,
Don't worry, y'all. Kobe he's gonna grow it on you as he grows. Literally, he's gonna grow
I
on you.
hope so.
Oh wait, Cesar has one. Uh, when Luffy said you getting the hands regardless, it don't matter what you do or say. After that guy and his lion burned down the pet shop. Oh yeah,
And don't use an apologizing now. You catching this fade. Like,
Yo, Luffy is always about action. He like, no, you know Luffy's definitely about. He be like, start cracking the knuckles. Like Luffy be like, "What's up?" Like, get these hands. And you know it's a wrap for you. Like,
or when he's like, I told you this don't work on me. Try something else. Like, what's the next thing we got? Come on, let's go.
what about you, Xantar? You're the last one, sir.
Yeah, I waited because I knew somebody was gonna say Enos Lobby, so I was like, yeah, that's obvious. That's an obvious one. But all right, so I'll just go through like all my favorites in like random succession. My favorite panel is from the Arlong Park arc. Is when all the four boys are walking. Like Luffy,
Oh yeah.
like Luffy's walking up to them and they're just like ready, posing and stuff, and they're just like ready to go.
That. I forgot about
Making the
that.
You know,
Yeah.
the whole pretty much like Luffy putting the hat on Nami and stuff.
Bro,
That's a dope.
That's an epic
panel,
scene,
like-
man. Like he.
My favorite. Oh, sorry.
No. I was just saying, like that scene is really good. Like that's when like Nami definitely became like a part of the crew. You know what I mean? Because it was like tit for tat before that. So, but go ahead.
My favorite arc had probably Whole Cake Island because Big Mom is serious, and like you got like so much cool stuff that happens in Whole Cake, like is just, and then Luffy doesn't win. They have to run away.
Yeah.
So it's just all that kind of stuff. Big Mom, just being Big Mom, just like, oh, I'm just gonna tank this. Or like my motivation is wedding cake. That's why you're gonna die. It's not that you wronged me, blew up my castle, like hurt my children. It's you didn't let me eat my food, so everybody in my path is just dead.
That's the scary thing about Big Mom, man.
Yeah,
Like, she's hungry?
like she's like an edible tornado.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have other villains in the series, but then it's just like Big Mom just doesn't make sense. She's just like chaos.
Yeah, and her backstory, bro. Like when you realize the stuff about her backstory, and you watched it, and you're like, yo, she really did it. Like, I was like, yo, she didn't even realize what she did. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, Big Mom's legit. But I would say my favorite moment would have to be when, like, right after Marineford, Luffy is just crying, and then Jinbei just like choke slams him, and then hits the I have my Nakama, and it shows the panel with him crying, and then it has like all the Straw Hats.
Yeah, man. That's a good.
It's like that's my favorite moment in the entire One Piece. It's just like I was reading One Piece, and then like I had mixed feelings about certain parts, but it's just like that part is just like, all right, like I'm invested.
Right. All right. Now we moving on. People in the chat, I still want y'all to say y'all answers for any of these questions if you feel up to it. Next question. And I'm not even going to say least favorite part. I'm just going to say what has pissed you off about One Piece. And it's not like pissed you off and made you stop watching. It's just that one thing that's like, I can't believe that fucking happened. Like, are you serious? Like, what's that one thing?
Do you want me to go first since I went last?
Yeah, you can go first, Antar.
Ace.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say it. I knew it.
Ace is the worst thing to ever happen to anything ever. He's literally, oh, I'm just going to waste your time. He's the guy who asks you to prom and then just leaves you on red. Like, that's Ace. Ace is just horrible. And it's just like, all right, I'll put it into perspective for everybody who doesn't understand why I hate Ace. You're reading One Piece Weekly. Sometimes there's breaks. Every once in a while, there's a month break. So you're waiting probably 3 to 4 years to get Ace. You get Ace. He gets out of the handcuffs. 4 chapters later, he dies. Oh no, it's sad. It's tragic. Why does he die? Because he doesn't want to go on the boat because somebody said you a chicken. He got Marty McFly'd. He got Marty McFly'd.
I mean, he's not wrong. Ace didn't have to.
He got Marty McFly'd. How many? And it's just like, all right, how many other people died in that war just to get Ace? That was not Whitebeard. Like, so many. And it's not just pirates. It's Marines. There's so many people died just so Ace could just be like, nah, I'm a chicken.
I ain't gonna lie. That moment pissed me off too, for the simple fact that I felt like I got slapped in the face.
It's 3 years.
I got slapped in the face.
3 years.
we saved you, and then I got slapped in the face for saving you. Like, and you decided to die. Like,
Blackbeard gets him, and then you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then plot keeps happening. You go through Thriller Bark. You go to Sabaody. You lose the Straw Hats, and then it's like, we're gonna focus on Ace. And it's just like, all right, let's do it. We're gonna get him. And then you have Impel Down, and then you have all of that. So you gotta go all the way down to all the way up. Then you gotta go to Marineford. Then everybody's fighting, everybody's dying, and then he just gets chicken. Like, you're chicken. Like, Blackbeard literally was able to come in and just become like a god.
I ain't gonna lie, Blackbeard is probably one of the villains that have like the greatest plot armor in the story right now.
It's just one of those moments where it's just like everything could have happened, and like if you died in some other way, like maybe if he was running, like he was like trying to get on Law's boat, and then like Akainu was chasing him, and then like he's just like, oh no, Luffy. And then like Luffy was like out of energy, he like drops, and then like he's on the floor, and then like Ace like jumps in front of him. Then I would have like accepted it. It was just like, you know what, Luffy was gonna get capped. Ace sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
But it was just like Akainu was just like, hey, you know, Whitebeard's he's a really bad pirate, and Ace was like, say that not about Whitebeard, blah. And it's just like, dude's already dead. He's literally a corpse, like 10 feet from you. Just go.
Yeah.
Your brother's unconscious. Your grandpa's unconscious. Everybody's either dead, hurt, or crying. It's just like, just go.
Yeah,
you could
man.
come back tomorrow and fight. Like,
Xantar, you got a lot of aggression out of that one.
good. I'm good.
But no, I understand where you're coming from.
I can't believe how much sense that just fucking made. Like, you just blew my mind open with that, bro.
It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. And it's just one of those things where it's like, that's why Sabo is like ultimately 100% better brother. He got introduced in like 10 seconds and he done like 100 billion things.
That's true. Sabo's a badass. Like 100%.
Oh.
It's just like, and then like if you look at them, it's just like Ace did all of that work just to become a corpse. And Sabo did all of that work and he's just like, oh, now I'm a god. I have fire powers. I'm like the leader of the revolutionary. It's just like one brother is literally successful and one is not.
I get you. I get where the anger is stemming from. It did feel like a whole slap in the face.
And then Ace has the nerve to say that nobody loved him. Yet we're fighting a war to save you. You can't fight a war with 3 dudes.
I mean, he's not wrong. But all right, let's move on. I get you, Xantar, and I know where you're coming from.
Good. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay. I'm dead serious.
Risky, you had something to say?
I don't think I give a fuck that Ace died. I'm sorry, buddy. Go ahead and add 2 to that list.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The fact that Ace died really felt like a slap in the face to me. And
that's 3. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. It pissed me off. I was like, I won't hold you. I was a slap in the face.
Let me ask this: did you guys like were you guys already watching One Piece? Like when Ace died?
I was reading it weekly.
I was already watching it. Yeah.
I was reading it weekly. Going through the breaks, going through the back alley manga channels.
You had someone spoil it?
Yeah, it was spoiled for me before I started watching One Piece. So I didn't see it that route, but that just made so much sense, dude.
Yeah.
Like Ace was like my guy. Now, fuck, damn.
And don't get me wrong, I don't purely hate Ace. It's not that. I don't purely hate Ace, but at the same time, he pissed me off, bro. I was like, why did you do that? Why did you go back?
Since we're all agreeing, I want to put this one other statement. I want to do one other comparison. All right, when you read Naruto, Jiraiya's death also came out of nowhere, and it also felt cheated. But at the same time, the way it was written, you thought, oh, it's Jiraiya, the legendary Sannin. He isn't gonna die.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to keep going.
That's true.
We're gonna be able to see, like he's gonna be able to get out of this, and then he doesn't. And then it hits you. Where it's like with Ace, it's the other way around.
Hey, look, I was here for a good time, not to cry, okay?
Not to cry, man. No, I cry, bro. Every time I think about Jiraiya's death, man, I feel like I'm about to shed a tear. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen.
I ain't gonna hold you. But I feel like, all right, so we got 3 people in agreement about Ace. Anybody else got any other takes of that pissed them off?
So I think I got one.
Oh, you got one? You got another one? Go ahead, bring it.
It's just me personally. I won't say it pissed me off, but I'm gonna go down the route of I don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
I hated Robin's backstory. Uninteresting. I didn't care about it at all. I wish I could have skipped it.
Okay. Yeah. No. All right. So if I had to say about that, I kind of agree. Her backstory wasn't like. All right. So for me, it was 50-50. Her backstory wasn't uninteresting, but at the same time, it was like okay, cool. These are facts about Robin, but at the same time, it brought us Ain's Lobby. So I'm like 50-50 for it. You know what I mean? I don't know if we would have had Ain's Lobby without Robin situation. You know what I mean? But
yeah, no, I get all that. It's just the backstory in general just didn't. I don't know. I could have done without it.
I hear you. I respect that.
I got one.
Go ahead, Noel. Hit me.
And even though
you're a little low, bro. Speak up.
I was like, even though this brought out Luffy with the gloves, I could not stand the Foxy Pirate arc.
You could not stand the what?
The Foxy Pirate part, the arc. Whenever they were doing the whole turn, like the little games to switch crewmates.
Oh, okay.
I hated that arc. I hated it so much.
Yeah, the Foxy.
The only good thing that came out of it was Luffy having some freaking boxing gloves and just having an afro. That was the only golden part.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I feel like we all hit some really important stuff when it came to that. But I feel like Anka might have said earlier what her least favorite thing about One Piece was, and that was Nami.
For now.
But still, it's relevant. It's relevant to the conversation. So
yeah.
But all right. So I'm sorry, stuttering. But if we're moving on from that, okay. If we had to say what is your favorite character? Who is your favorite character? Or even if your favorite character is no longer alive, who was it? Who was your favorite character in the One Piece anime?
I honestly don't have a favorite right now.
Don't have a favorite? Okay, that's valid. Anybody else? Or even if you don't have a favorite, who's your least favorite?
Even though he has like a weakness against women, I honestly gotta give it to Sanji, man.
Sanji's your favorite?
His character, like just with the way he is. He's always caring for people. I mean, he's always watching out for people. It's kind of feel like it's off the basis of who I am, technically, and just making sure everybody's always good and cared for and fed, and just you always want to just take care of people. It's just that bravado.
Okay.
It's his character in general.
Sanji's definitely
honestly,
like the
probably
most. Sanji's very adamant about like not using his hands at all, except for cooking. I love that about him. Like he's like, yeah, I'm not touching you guys with my hands. Y'all gonna get these. Y'all gonna get these feet. You're gonna get these fancy footwork. Anybody else? Chrissy said, "Give him a second."
Sanji's also my favorite character.
Sanji's goated. Let's be real. He's definitely goated.
my boy Santa.
Yes, Sanji, and then Law.
Law's pretty.
Law's pretty cool. Like I love his fruit.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely a lot of possibilities with fruit. Like
It's just Law is just like he's super strong, but he doesn't want to be there at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I guess I'll take over. You know, I'll be a supernova. It's like, I guess I'll be a warlord. It's like, I guess I'll fight Kaido.
No, I
Like,
just
that's
love.
how I feel, you know what I mean? He's just like, you know, like
He's
all right,
really
we'll-
like more nonchalant about it than I think Luffy is. And he'll just be like rooms, shambles. I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy cool. Like he don't even do much. He just be like,
yeah. He also doesn't talk. He just acts,
mm-hmm.
and he's cool. And then it's just like he fought Blackbeard. Like he's just amazing.
That's true. If I had to choose favorite character, I gotta go with Jinbei, bro. I love Jinbei. I love me some fucking Jinbei, bro.
You still
Jinbei's
have
awesome,
to.
bro.
You still have to be Jinbei when we dress up as the Straw Hats.
Bro, you think I'm not
eventually.
working on it? I already got the kimonos coming. I'm ready.
All right.
And
All
I know
right,
where to
I'm
get
just-
the teeth.
All right,
Dude, you'd be the
you're
best,
good.
Jinbei.
Yeah, that's why
Perfection,
I
dude.
told him that years ago. I was like, "You're Jinbei. If you want to be somebody else, I'm sorry."
Yeah, I'm gonna be Jinbei. And then I just gotta get like, I think I found a website where they got the tattoo that you can make. You got the temporary tattoos. So I feel like you can get the sun tattoo
Nice.
right here. I definitely can't wait. Like I'm going
Just
to.
get a real. Dude.
You want me to get a real sun tattoo? You lost your mind. Oh wait, I might
That's
actually
funny.
do it though. But no,
It's not a bad one.
Jinbei is definitely my favorite character. If I had to say my least favorite character, I had a thought in my head of who it was, but now I lost it. We'll come back to me on that one. What about you? Richard?
I always. Oh, I was gonna say honorable mention. You gotta respect God Usopp.
I mean, I just thought he was a given. Like it's God Usopp. Like,
Yeah.
all right. What about
So,
you, Russ?
I will. You know me. I'm a main character guy. You know, so I got to go with my man. Luffy is just that dude. He's straight to the point with everything. Like,
Definitely.
if it happens, he's just like, oh, he's hilarious. Like he's just as a character, and the character development they've shown has just been amazing with Luffy. So it's definitely got to be.
I respect that 100%. Luffy is definitely. I don't even know how to say anything. Like Luffy is just fun to have in the topic, man, in the conversation. Like it's just like just seeing him, whether he's angry, sad, or he's out there just throwing hands. My man's like he's entertaining no matter what. You know, if we're saying if I had to say honorable mention for like favorite, and it's strictly because of like I just love to hear him go off and entertain. Brook is like I just like when Brook walked. All right, one of my favorite scenes with Brook is when Robin and Robin is stuck in a web along with what's the other character? Dang, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, and I shouldn't be.
Frankie, right?
Frankie, thank you. Yes, when they're on Thriller Bark, right, and they're both stuck in this webs type thing, and all of a sudden you just hear Brooke start singing. Like that intro is crazy. Then he just appears out of nowhere, right? And the guy, and like he closes his sword, and the guy is already dead. I'm like, yo, that is like one of the coolest things ever. Like, you got so distracted by him singing, you didn't even register this man was here. And that is like when you first see that intro of him coming in, like, I was like, this is so cool. Like, and then the song just catches you. I just like Brooks' voice. So that's the melodies he does. You know, even when he's singing different songs and he catches you off guard, it's so cool.
See, Brooks, one of those characters that I'll be honest, when he first was introduced, I hated Brooks. But like ever since the Big Mom arc, dude, dude is an animal.
Yo.
Just like shadow stepping Big Mom. Come on, bro. Dude's crazy.
Yo,
He
mad
technically
respect.
slept in the same bed as Big Mom. Like that. That's still a feat,
It's
considering that she kills people for less.
Yeah.
Like she killed her son on accident, like earlier in that arc.
Yeah, Big Mom's
So
wild.
the fact that he just was like able to like go to sleep next to her like a teddy bear, and she just allowed it. That's a feat. And then it's not like he didn't like just slice her in half. Like what is it? I think Prometheus in half, like an hour
Well, I think,
before that.
Well, I think the reason why she let that happen was she was trying to keep him as a collection toy because he was like phones, and
Yeah.
like she wanted to collect certain things. But you're right, that boy got some charisma.
Yeah, but think about it this way, like, you know, she's like kind of like a giant kid, so it's just like kids aren't the best with like the toy that they just got, so like she could have just threw Brooke against the wall for fun.
That's true.
Yeah, that definitely could happen.
Yeah, that definitely could have happened. But yeah, man, like it's so. But that's the one thing about One Piece. There's so many broad range of characters, and you learn so much about a lot of them. You know what I mean? I feel like it's definitely expanded in the world more than like a bunch of other anime. Like you and then like even if you don't want to learn about somebody's backstory, you still kind of learn about somebody's backstory or who they are, or what they do for a job, for a living. You know what I mean? Like even at the wedding for Big Mom's daughter and Sanji, like all the guests, you learn something about them as they're coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's important. Everybody matters. Even if they don't, like, even if they just are in one panel, they'll probably come back like 30 years later doing something else. And then you'll be like, oh, it's that person.
Yeah. But all right, so moving on, I want to talk about what's about to go down. Okay, we all know what's about to go down and what's leading up to it. So, Gear 5th is coming this Sunday. We've already said it once or twice, but like in honor of Gear 5th coming, and let's exclude Gear 5th, I want to talk about your favorite gear that Luffy does. What's your favorite one? And be specific, like, and be honest about it. What's your favorite gear?
Balloon Man.
Did you say Balloon Man?
Oh yeah, dude. When they first introduced Gear 4 when he was fought Don Flamingo, oh dude, I was so hyped because that's when I was caught up to One Piece. So every week I'm watching it, dude. It was so worth it. And One Piece, let me clarify, is one of those animes that I will not read the manga because I don't want it to ruin the anime for me.
Okay, respectful, respect. I respect that.
I think mine wanted to be Snake Man.
Man.
That one. I wasn't ready for that one.
Here's the thing: when Snake Man came, first of all, he hit Gear 4, and I'm like, okay, he's going back to Gear 4. I was not expecting Snake Man. I was like, who is this? What is this? Like,
Facts, dude. Out of nowhere. Man, pulled some Super Saiyan 3 stuff on us right there.
right, bro? You got one, Xantar? Oh, we lost Xantar.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit y'all with one, which is like a gear, but it's not a gear. Shadow Luffy. From Thriller Bark.
Shadow Luffy.
When he had all the shadows in him. Shadow Luffy was OP. Like Shadow Luffy was kind of broken. Oh, he's back. I'm gonna say just to choose something different from everybody. Shadow Luffy for sure. Shadow Luffy was like so cool in my opinion because he had all these different abilities just from having all these different shadows in him. And I'm like, first of all, Luffy's probably the only one that could have pulled that feat off. Like, in my personal opinion, probably definitely he's the only one. And he went toe to toe with oars, the zombie oars. That's definitely my answer for that.
I'll be honest, I forgot about that one, but I didn't know they actually called that Nightmare Luffy. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Like that Luffy was like different. So I was like, okay, all right. And now everybody remembers that Luffy because you got to really think about the Thriller Bark season.
Yeah, I really forgot about that one.
Wouldn't have counted it as a gear, but I mean, I definitely would have counted it if it was that case. And yeah, it actually was a good one.
Yeah. So I was trying to hit something different, but if I had to choose one other than that, definitely Snake Man. Snake Man is like crazy. Like I like Snake Man. What about you, Xantar? Well, I think he might still be figuring stuff out. But yeah, so I'll wait till Xantar comes back, but we're literally at the point where things are about to get wild, okay? And for those, and this stream is not just for, talk about where we're at. It's also, I wanted to do One Piece before Gear 5th is released in the series because I want to encourage people who like One Piece or who's heard about One Piece and is considered watching it, watch it, binge it, go forth and multiply. Because thank you, Risky. Like One Piece is about to hit a mark where everybody has been waiting for since we first learned about Gear 5th or Gear 5. Like when we first heard about it, it was like, and here's the thing, before it was even in the manga, everybody was speculating was there be a fifth gear, and like when it actually came true, like Oda's been thinking ahead of us the whole time. Gear 5th is actually real. Let's get it. Like, how exciting is that, man? Like, just the speculation of Gear 5th before it even was realized was like a lot of people thought about it, and then when it finally came to fruition, like, okay, what does Gear 5th look like? Like, what is it going to be animated like? Everybody was hyped up and amped for it, man.
So what exactly is that?
Gear 5th?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gear 5th. Okay, so to give you, since Xantar here, I feel like he'd explain it best, or just to explain it in, just compact it. Gear 5th is literally like, all right, so we thought that Luffy's Devil Fruit was a Promethea type, which means like Promethea means like mythical, is it because he's a rubber man, nobody could be made of rubber or whatever. So apparently we have been wrong because that's what the manga told us for the longest. Luffy is not a Promethea Devil Fruit owner. He's a Zoan Devil Fruit. His fruit is which means he can transform. So his Devil Fruit is that of a god, a Zoan god. Is the Nika Devil Fruit, which means he literally, Gear 5th is literally his ultimate form, and he can turn anything and create anything into a cartoon rubbery atmosphere. So think about old school cartoons like the Looney Tunes, old school Mickey Mouse, where they're like real rubbery and everything like that, and they can do anything, pull eyes. Luffy can do all that. He can turn anything into a cartoon world and rubbery and just do whatever he pleases. And he gets more powerful the more fun he's having in this form.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's pretty much like his imagination becomes reality.
Exactly.
It's wild. Like when he does like his punches and you see the fire and stuff like that, that's not because like his his hands are so hot or so. It's because he's actually creating that, and now they're revealing that is the actual reason why these things are happening.
And here's the thing,
like
as Risky said, we just thought these were just things that just happened because he just made them happen. But like, his imagination is so wild is he if he thinks about this thing happening, it comes to fruition, like Risky said. Like the punch. What's the name of the punch, Risky? The fire punch was
Yeah, Phoenix. I don't know.
Was it Red Hawk? Is it Red Hawk?
It's
might be
Red
Red
Hawk. Yeah.
Red Hawk, yeah.
I was thinking bird something.
Red Hawk, and he modeled that punch after Ace's fire punch, his brother's fire punch. He did it to honor him, and literally there's no sense into how this punch is actually able to work, but it works because he wants it to happen. So it's like, and then you learn that that's actually the real basis of his power, and that's how Gear 5th comes about. Like Gear 5th is like his ultimate ability now, like, or his awakened state.
Let's not forget about the drums of liberation, man.
Oh,
Like this whole time, it's been right there in front of us.
yeah, and then Zanisha, the giant elephant, yo, he was like, he's back. And like Zanisha lost it. He was like, yo, my man back.
Wait, are you explaining just Gear 5, or are you explaining just his gears in general?
I was explaining
Just
Gear
Gear
5
5.
to Anka, yeah.
Oh, okay, just Gear. Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, so Gear 5 is literally like his ultimate form, as we know it right now.
Gotcha.
So, and it's based off what I know. Like, the more fun he's having, the more powerful he gets, which is perfect for Luffy because that's all he is about, is like having a good time and being entertained and enjoying himself.
Right.
And I thought about this a few weeks ago. Let's say that One Piece has officially done something that Dragon Ball Z couldn't. They're giving us Gear 5, but they couldn't give us Super Saiyan 5. They gave us blue hair Goku.
Facts. Yo, they went from 4 and then went to God, and then 4 is like even not. And let's be fair. Let's be rare. Super Saiyan 4 is not even technically canon because GT's not canon. So it was like, yo, like, that's wild. Facts, Risky.
Act like you didn't say that.
Yeah, you heard me, Risky.
Yeah, it's
So, but yeah, man, and just to bring it full circle, One Piece has earned its spot in the anime community. And not just then, like anime, manga, cosplay, like Risky, you wasn't here earlier, but me and Anka was talking about, even though like when he was there with us before we went to the after party and stuff, there were so many cosplays for One Piece. So many. I feel like the top 3 cosplays for anime that I saw was One Piece, Hunter x Hunter. No, I'm gonna say top 4. One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, and I think Bleach. I could be wrong. Maybe Bleach.
I got a question. Who would you say is the most cosplayed character you've seen? I feel like it would be like Zoro or Sanji.
Out of One Piece?
In general.
In general?
Just like, yeah, who do you think you see the most? Like when I go to my Renaissance fairs, people cosplay, but I will not leave there without seeing like 30 people dressed as Link.
Okay, I give you that. Ooh, that's a good one though. The most cosplayed person.
I wouldn't even know how to answer that.
Ooh.
I saw an Escanor the other day. Dude had an axe that was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that Escanor was dope. I remember that.
That.
Escanor was
That
dope.
sounds awesome.
That I think he let somebody hold the axe earlier, and it was actually really heavy when I saw it. Like that axe was
really
heavy. Yeah. You know
I mean,
what?
they weren't Escanor, of course it was heavy.
I'm gonna be real with you. It definitely have to be. I saw a lot of Tanjiros. No, not Tanjiro. What's the female Hashira's name? The love Hashira.
Oh. It starts with a K? Does it start with a K?
Mitsuri.
Mitsuri, never
She
mind.
was the most cosplayed at DreamCon. 100% hands down. There was
She
so
just
many.
appeared in the anime, so that would make
She
sense.
was, yeah, like if I had to Risky, if I had to say, definitely her. She was the most cosplayed. I saw
You think maybe just because it was relevant at that time then?
I think so. I believe so. But yeah, I definitely saw a lot of them. Like there was a lot of them. Like if I had to say second, it would probably I tie between Sanji and Zoro. If I had to say a second one. Oh wait, no, not Sanji and Zoro. Zoro and Luffy. There was a lot of Luffys. There was a lot of Luffys. There was a lot of people dressed up regular Luffy and a lot of people dressed up as Gear 5th Luffy.
I bet those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a friend. His social media is J_Smack. His Luffy, his Gear 5th Luffy was awesome, man. Like this Joe was awesome. He had the fluffy clouds around him and everything. I was like, yo, he killed it. I can't hear you. What you say, Risk? I think you're on mute.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Ash.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, he killed that Gear 5th, bro. He killed it. So just to answer your question, those are the ones I probably saw the most of.
That makes sense.
If I had to say my favorite, now there was some really unique cosplays though. There was a guy dressed up as a Diglett.
Was that dude there?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been seeing cosplays of that. It's hilarious,
bro. He was a muscular Diglett, and he was like Diglett. I was like, yo, this one is cool. The Diglett guy was definitely awesome. But yeah, man, like I said, there was a lot of One Piece characters there this year at a lot of the different cons I've been to, and I think that was because everybody was excited for Gear 5th to come. I think that's what it really is. And then it wasn't all just like Luffy and Zoro. There was a bunch of Boa Hancocks, Namis, you name it. But like, yeah, Gear 5th. Everybody was excited for what's about to happen in One Piece. So.
Gear 5th is a Super Saiyan with social media.
Oh, I guarantee you, it's gonna shut down websites, bro. It's gonna get crazy.
That's what I was saying. Like, I might not even be able to see it tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, on Sunday. I might have to wait till Monday, depending on how busy the servers are. This legit.
Like, have you guys heard that there are actually some like theaters that are opening up to show just that episode and everything?
I heard
crazy.
About that. No, I will say that though, Cesar, Super Saiyan 3, if Twitter and like certain different social medias was like real big when Super Saiyan 3 Goku came out, like the first time you saw Goku go Super Saiyan 3, bro, for sure.
Oh, that would have broke the internet.
It would have broke the internet. Like, the Super Saiyan 3 is like Goku Super Saiyan 3 is still one of my favorite things to see or watch. Like, my man snapped and like definitely.
It also came out of nowhere too.
Yeah, like no one was expecting a Super Saiyan 3, and he was like, "Yeah, I got a new form." We was like, "What?" Like, wait, hold up, what was past Super Saiyan?
And the only reason he even showed it was just to brag about it, bro. Like he was just like, "Just so you know, I can do this."
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, he could have did it to win the fight against Vegeta, but he did. He chose not to. Like, he's a savage for that. Like,
that was the moment Vegeta realized that he was the second character.
He was a savage for that. Like, he let Vegeta believe that he had a chance. That's the wild part.
I didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z. Like, I did, but I didn't.
Hey.
Like, it was one of those shows that came on the CW on Saturday morning. And I
Understandable.
Sat there.
Understandable, for sure. Yeah. Not everybody got into Dragon Ball Z, but it's definitely one of the greatest animes to be created. But
yeah.
All right.
I played the game, though, on PS2. I played Budokai.
Well, let's shoot. Look, it's Budokai 4? Oh, can't wait for that to drop.
Oh, Eddie's a kid.
Well, I can't wait for that to drop. I already know I'm going to do a stream on that and go diddly dum-dum. Like,
you don't want the hands, dude.
What's up, Risky? What's up? What's up? I get my button mashing back, baby. What's up?
I'm ready, dude. It's going to be fun.
Bro, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. The music is iconic. That music is iconic. We going to fix that. Oh.
So what's next?
So I think we covered a lot when it came to One Piece. The relevance, the importance of it, the cultural aspect of it on the community and everything. I feel like we've hit like a bunch of different important points. So I don't want to beat a dead horse, as you would say. I feel like we've made the importance known of what One Piece is. And if you haven't finished it, definitely go binge it, man. Like, it's worth the binge. It's worth the time spent. And if you haven't started it, same thing. It's worth the time. It is. It is. And don't get me wrong. If you're not into if you're a newer anime watcher and you're used to anime being like the graphics and the animation being a certain way, don't get me wrong. The first couple episodes, the first few arcs and everything, you'll have to like go through it. It might not be your cup of tea, but I'm trying to tell you, when you get to those arcs where like the animation is definitely starting to level up, you'll and you sink your teeth in, you'll be set, man. You'll be like hooked, line and sinker. So, but that's to get us out of here. Anybody got any closing statements before we dip?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just glad I'm here. I appreciate you letting me join.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad you could make it, Risky. I know you had some stuff going on before you hopped in with us, but I appreciate you making it, man. The only person
in reality,
yeah, go ahead.
Binge One Piece. Binge One Piece.
Bottom line, binge One Piece. I will say this though. I will say
if you're new to One Piece, the live action's coming out next month.
That it is, and I'm kind of excited for that because it looks like they're going to hold true to most of it. So I'm kind of excited to see where they go. Let's be real, live actions are usually like the stepchild.
It looks legit.
It does. Yeah, it definitely looks legit. So, but the only person who usually is with us at these times for all Binger Cringes, besides my boy Risky, because Risky's been here since day one. So, since the first 2 episodes, but is Cobalt, because Cobalt, which I wish he was here so we could just, tell him how wrong he is. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Cobalt is an adamant One Piece hater. Okay, so adamant One Piece hater.
He is.
And he never watches. He only watched like the first 3 episodes. He is an adamant One Piece hater for no reason. Like, and I'll never understand it. Never.
I was hoping he was gonna be here.
Oh no, I know you was ready to go at it with him, Risky. I know you was. But he was like, no, I'm not showing up. You know what he said to me? He said, I'm not going to show up for this because I got taste. I was like, what? Okay, Cobalt. Okay.
So what does he actually like? He probably watches Sword Art Online.
Wow. Back to this.
Wait, look, we've all watched Sword Art Online, okay? Like, but at the same time, yeah, he watched Sword Art Online fully through before he even touched One Piece. So let's be real about that.
No, he probably has like a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, so that's bottom line is Kobo's not here. But moving forward, if you all want to join us tomorrow, Risky, Null, Xantar, Anka, we are going to be doing tomorrow night, which we will have a few more people. We are going to be doing My Hero Academia tomorrow.
You know I will be there. Oh,
tomorrow's
yeah,
My
I'll be
Hero.
there.
8 o'clock, same time.
Shit.
Even if you can't show up exactly at 8, just hop in. It's cool. But tomorrow is My Hero. I've been putting off My Hero for a while, not because I didn't want to do it, but like there was other anime that was like we were doing at the time, or like we stopped doing episodes because things got busy for a lot of us or whatever. So, but regardless, tomorrow is My Hero. Come and watch or come and join the stream. I usually extend arms to a bunch of people if you want to be there. Hey, we love having multiple people so we can have a big debate. So it is what it is. So definitely stay tuned for that. But as always, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Anka, thank you for joining us. This is your first time on Binge Cringe.
No problem. Sorry I couldn't input as much.
That's fine. That's fine. There's going to be more. We also got we need to, which I did say we need to do a rom-com episode.
Yeah, let me know. Listen,
We need to
let
do a
me know
rom-com
because I'm
episode.
there. Okay, let me know.
So, but hopefully you join us tomorrow if you have the ability to do so, Anka. Tomorrow's My Hero, like I said. But yeah, so we're going to get ready to get out of here. Also, Cesar, man, you got the link to the Discord. If you want to join us for My Hero, please do so, bro. Like,
oh, he'd be good to talk. For sure. He know more than me.
So, but yeah, but without further ado, let's get out of here. As always, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I have made that known that we are out of here with another episode. I now say another successful episode of Binge or Cringe. Okay, we definitely hit a lot of topics. Bottom line, watch One Piece. If you haven't watched One Piece, what are you doing? That's literally it. Okay, I don't care how far you've made it. Like, continue watching it. I don't care how long it takes you. Get to the point. Get to the point of where you're caught up. That's all I got to say. But without further ado, let's get out of here. That's all I got. That's it. That's really it, guys. We're out of here. Like I said, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made that known. Later.
Nice.
Oh boy, you stuck here. You ain't going nowhere.
Are we still live?
Nah, I had